People, welcome to the channel. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, hi, my name is Christiana. Welcome to my channel. Kindly subscribe to join the family, and trust me, you're in the right place. To my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So guys, today we'll be doing a reaction to A Sea of Candles and Memories, All Saints Day in Poland. Oh my goodness. Okay, this video is, I think every 1st of November is All Saints Day in Poland. Okay, let's check it out. I hope you enjoy it, guys.
Happening in Warsaw. This is the 1st of November, All Saints' Day, one of the most important and magical days in the Polish national calendar. And in today's episode on Heart Poland, we're going to go behind the scenes and take a look at this incredibly extraordinary experience. I came to Poland and I first went to a cemetery on All Saints' Day, and I was completely blown away by the extraordinary experience that you can now see before you as well. On this day, Poles flock to the cemeteries where their loved ones, former family members, are buried. And they go because they want to pay respect to those people. They clean the graves, they leave behind these extraordinary votive candles, wreaths and flowers in order to remember people that were close to them. It's a beautiful day because, of course, as you can see behind me, the cemeteries suddenly become filled with life, filled with colour. And then as the evening descends, the extraordinary sight of a sea of candles in the darkness. Poles coming together to celebrate their culture and throughout Europe, but nobody does it quite like the Poles. These cemeteries come alive with these rippling layers of light, and if you were to fly above Poland on this day and in the days ahead, you just see these cemeteries which have literally just spring to life with light.
Wow.
One of the things that I find most extraordinary about this day is some of the customs that Poles practice. And one of them is that if they find a grave, say close to the one where they're visiting and cleaning, that hasn't been cleaned and doesn't have votive candles or flowers, then they'll lay a candle of their own. The Powązki Military Cemetery is.
Wow, this is my first time seeing this type of tradition. To me, this is culture shock. It just says something that if a person comes to see his loved ones and a grave that is close by is not being clean, like it's not kept clean, it will tidy up, clean, and put on the candles and flowers. Oh my goodness, beautiful. I just hope I don't get emotional, guys. Let's continue watching.
Their own. The Powązki Military Cemetery is also one of the most extraordinary places, I think, in Warsaw, because it holds the graves of so many of the daring do, adventure and sacrifice. What I think is particularly compelling about All Saints' Day in Poland is the way that families come together, frequently meeting for the first time in months, to go to the graves of the important people in their family and remember them. And this is true not only if you're older, but also if you're a child as well. And it's this sense that Poles are keeping together their tradition as families and as a nation by for Poland's freedom. And nowhere perhaps tells that story better than in this part of the Powązki Military Cemetery, which pays tribute to the soldiers who were killed and whose bodies were suspected to be dumped somewhere in this cemetery but have never been found by the communist authorities. Among them, Captain Witold Pilecki, the soldier who's most famous for volunteering to go into Auschwitz and set up the underground resistance there before escaping, fighting in the Warsaw Rising, and then being captured and executed by the communist authorities. And whenever I come to Powązki Military
Oh my God, this alone makes your loved ones know they are not forgotten. I so much love this tradition. Anytime I watch Poland, I don't know, I learn one or two things. I really love this. I'm literally enjoying this video, guys.
This is the day where we remember, commemorate our lost ones, but also our fallen heroes. This is really ground zero as far as Polish martyrdom is concerned, right?
Okay, so tell me about some of the graves you've been visiting with your family today.
We've really just arrived, so this was our first point where we wanted to go. But we'll definitely be visiting the Smolensk Memorial and other military graves of the young scouts that fell in the Second World War, the Home Army Quarter, the National Armed Forces Quarter. So we'll definitely be visiting those places because for us it's, well, we just can't imagine ourselves being anywhere else today. Right, this is like a life history lesson for them.
And is it important to you that your children accompany with you as you go to the graves of the people in your family and the people, your loved ones as well?
Yeah, because this is the best opportunity to basically tell them the stories, just to make them aware of our history, make them aware of the sacrifice that this nation had to bear to achieve its freedom.
Now you're here in this particular section because you're commemorating someone who's very important to your family, I understand. Can you tell his story?
Right. We don't really have the time to tell you the entire history because my grandfather, Major Karol Sęk, he basically dedicated his entire life to fighting for Poland's independence, right? Since his teen years, where he was arrested for tearing down the emblem of the Prussian consulate in Warsaw, up to 1952, when he was murdered by the communist government.
And he's somewhere here, yeah? This is
no, because these are actually the identified men, thank God that so many of them already have been. But we're still waiting patiently, hopefully, for the end success that will be the identification of his earthly remains.
Why have you come to the Powązki Cemetery today?
Because this is like for
it's
me
so
very
touching.
important, and for my country, because like here are some of people that die here, and I just came here just to show them that I'm not they are important for me. Me that way.
And have you visited any of your family's graves here in the cemetery or elsewhere?
No, I'm gonna visit my family tomorrow.
And do you think this Święto, do you think it brings your family together? Is it important to you and your family?
Yes, in some way it's very important, because this is like here is army of my country, and they just died for just me to be free right now, and I just show them that I didn't forget about that they here.
Now we deliberately
Wow, that was really, really touching. Seriously, I never knew this type of tradition exists. And most of them did not just go to see their loved ones, but the fallen soldiers have sacrificed themselves for the freedom of Poland. That was beautiful, guys. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for watching it with me. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.